Let's try a couple that have different denominators, 3/4 and 3/2. To the untrained eye, this one looks like the bigger fraction. Let's see how we go. We know that if we want to compare them, we need to have the same bottom number. We haven't got the same bottom number, so our first job is to make sure that we get the same bottom number. How do we find that? Well, we look at our 2 times table and we look at our 4 times table, and we see if we can find a number that is the same in both. Let's have a look. So 2 times tables gives us the following results: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Our 4 times tables produces this: 4, 8, 12, 16, and so on. Now we can see that there are several numbers that are the same. We've got 12, which is the same. We've got 8, which is the same. But the smallest number that's the same is 4. We always take the smallest number, because otherwise we're going to have to simplify later on, and that just gives us extra work to do. Okay, so we've decided we're going to go for 4. This one is already over 4, so we don't need to do anything to it. This one here isn't 4. We know that we need to turn it into 4, so we use our equivalent fraction knowledge to multiply this by 2. Once we've got the instruction for the bottom, we copy the instruction to the top, and we get 6/4 there. Now we can place these on the fraction line. We need a quarters number line. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And over on the negative side for good measure. Now the first fraction here, this one, is positive, so we're going to head towards the plus 3 steps from 0. 1, 2, 3. Put a little spot. There's 3/4. This one here, also positive. We're going to head towards the plus 6 steps from 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we are at 6/4. Now, we can see that this one is further to the right than this one, so we can say that 6/4, or 3/2, which is what it started as, is bigger than 3/4. Let's do that again, this time with 6/5 and 2/3. The first thing that we need to do is make sure that they have the same bottom number. They haven't got the same bottom number, so we need to find the lowest common bottom number. So we go to our times tables. 3 times tables and 5 times tables, using the 2 numbers from the bottom of the fraction. Now, 3 times tables gives us 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on. 5 gives us 5, 10, 15, and as soon as we find one that's the same, the first one, we stop. So 15 is what we need to turn both of these 2 fractions into. Now this time I need to convert both of them. This one here is a 5. We're going to turn it into 15, so we know from equivalent fractions that we need to times it by 3. We also know that once we've got the instruction for the bottom, we've got the instruction for the top, and so we've got 18/15. This one here, we need to times by 5, and so we've got times by 5 there. Gives us 10/15. Should be able to see that this one's bigger than this one, but let's try drawing a 15th number line anyway, just for the heck of it. I'll give it a shot. It's going to get a bit crowded down there on the line. I'll see if I can speed this up. And there it is, like magic. Now the first one we're going to put on the number line, 18/15. It's positive. So we're going to head from 0 towards the plus 18 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 is there, so that's 18/5. And the other one is heading towards the plus again, 10/15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10/15. I've got the 1 there. Alright, so we can clearly see that the 18/15 is bigger than the 10/15 because it's further to the right. Now, our 6/5 was what turned into the 18/15, so we can say that that is bigger than the 2/3, which is what turned into the 10/15.